Okay, guys, we're going to finish this two-part logarithm review. Yesterday, part one, that was its own standalone assignment worth 10 points. This one is also worth 10 points. As you can see, it starts at 15 and ends at 22. So only 1, 2, 3, 4 problems today for homework. These are all logarithmic equations. It is review, so if you feel like you understood everything all along, you can just stop the video and go straight to work. Otherwise, watch the video. I'll review how to do this. There will be an instance of an extraneous solution that pops up here, so that might be worth watching, but I'll leave that up to you. Okay, number 16 is the type of problem where you have a logarithm on both sides. You can just, the one-to-one property allows you to cross them out, or they cancel each other out, however you want to say it. Now we're left with a regular algebra equation. I can subtract 9 on both sides. 16 equals 4n. Divide by 4. N equals 4. And that's our answer. We should plug it back in and double check. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. You get a 25 over here. It works out just fine. It's the ones with squares that usually you have to worry about possibly getting undefined. So this one is one where I could see an extraneous solution popping up because it's got square in it. This one, probably not so much. This one's a possibility, even though it doesn't have a square in it. I'll talk about that when I get there. Don't worry about that. Okay, so once again, this is a one-to-one property. You can just cancel those out. You don't need to drop the base. Negative 9 plus x squared equals 2x squared minus 10x. To solve a quadratic, you need a 0 on one side, so I'm going to subtract x squared, and I'm going to add 9. And I'm going to get a 0 over here, x squared minus 10x plus 9. Now you could use the quadratic formula or the easier route to factor. 9 times 1 is 9, negative 9, negative 1 is negative 10. Set both of these equal to 0. You get x equals positive 9, x equals positive 1. And so as far as showing your work, what I have written down there would do a great job. If you did a shortcut here or there, that'd be fine, but make sure you're showing some kind of work. Now I need to check and make sure these are good. So this is a common log. There's no base here, which means it's a base 10, so I'm going to use the common log button here. Negative 9 plus, and what am I plugging in? 9 squared. And then the other side of the equal sign, log 2 times 9 squared minus 10 times 9. All right, so those both equal each other. That's a good answer. Now I need to plug in the 1. I'm going to go back and just change all these 9s into 1s. Oops, not 21. And then change this into a 1. Okay, so when I plug in, oops, that's it. That's state of 9, my bad. So when I plugged in a 1 there, that one goes undefined. So even though I sort of fumbled it a little bit when I plugged it in, it's right now, plugging in a 1 makes one of those undefined. So that's an extraneous solution. So for number 18, the algebra gave us 2 solutions, but 9 is the only true solution for number 18. And there it is. You can see the right answer. Okay, number 20. This I'm going to need to condense using the product property, so I can combine this into one logarithm. It'd be 5 times x plus 6. And once again, we have one-to-one property. We can cross out those logarithms. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this. 5x plus 30 equals 66. Subtract 30. 5x equals 36. Divide by 5. 5 doesn't divide into 36. So is 20 a fraction answer? Yeah, right there. 36/5. Wow, none of these need to... These are all one-to-ones. I didn't put any problems on here where you have to drop the base. Oh well. Not going to lose any sleep over it. Number 22, then the last one for the review. This minus sign tells me I'm going to do a quotient property. So log base 3 of x over x minus 3 equals log base 3 of 19. Logs cancel out. X over x minus 3 equals 19. To solve this, I need that to cancel, so I'm going to multiply by x minus 3 on both sides. I get x equals 19x minus 57. Let's see, subtract 19x to bring it over here. Remember, there's an invisible 1 there. 1 minus 19 is negative 18x equals negative 57. Divide by negative 18. Oops, that's a 57, not a 55. And so the negatives cancel. I get 57 over 18, but I think those are both divisible by 3. I do this 57 over 18 and then hit the fraction button, and yeah, that reduces to 19 over 6. And there it is, 19 over 6. All right, so looking over here on the left, it's all pretty consistent. The odd problems and the even problems. Looks like the one kind of explains how to do the other. So yeah, I think that's good. Go ahead and do these 4 problems for homework, and that'll be that. Talk to you later.